Hey there, and welcome to this video. Today we're going to learn how to do this pink and gold glitter, very sultry, full glam looks. So if you want to see me go from this to this, then keep on watching. Before we start with this look, we're going to be doing a little self-care. I've been doing my makeup a lot this week, so I'm going to be putting in eye drops and just some eye cream and then putting on some chapstick because all those things are important too before you do your makeup, and obviously you want your eyes and your skin to be well taken care of. So first we're going to start off by priming our eyes, which is important because I like to think of it like painting. So before you paint a house, you put on primer, which is just going to stop creasing and make the colors look their best. And then I'm just going in and making sure it's even and kind of patting it down. So the main colors we're going to be using is gold and pink. So I am using the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place, which I love. It's super pigmented. And I am just taking the color and kind of stamping it or packing it on to really build it up. It's really important when you're doing this too to make sure you tap the brush and get rid of the excess powder because you don't want it to be too much. And I'm just holding the brush at the end so that way I'm not putting too much pressure, and I'm just taking it and stamping it in to really make it pigmented. And I'm mainly focusing on the crease because on the other half we're going to be using gold glitter, so there's no point in putting the pink over there. So next I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Eyelight. It's a gold glitter. If you don't have a glitter like this, then you could just use gold eyeshadow or a loose pigment of some sort to put on your eyes. So I'm just working that in, and I'm using my finger to tap it out and kind of blend it out into the pinks. Next I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. For eyebrows, I really just try to follow kind of the natural way of my eyebrows because I feel like with eyebrows it can either go really well or get really crazy really fast. And then I'm just using an eyebrow wax pencil to hold them down because my eyebrows are always flying everywhere. And today I'm going to be curling my eyelashes. It's better to do it without mascara since you don't want to damage them, and I usually just do 3 pumps on each eye, and then I go in and add my mascara, which is Lash Paradise by Loreal. For this look too, I'm going to be wearing fake eyelashes, and I mostly wear the Ardell Wispie lashes. It's really important to trim your eyelashes. They're not one size fits all, and you want to make sure that they fit your eye. But you also want to make sure that when you're cutting them, you're cutting them from the right end. The shortest end is supposed to go in the inner corner, and the longer end is supposed to go in the outer corner, so you want to trim it from the outside or else it might look a little strange. And then you're just going to put on lash glue and blow on it a little, make sure it's tacky before putting it on your eye. Then I'm just going to be taking my highlighter, which I am obsessed with this highlighter. It was only $3 or $4, and I'm just going to put it on the highest point of my brow to give myself some definition and some glow. And then I'm taking the same highlighter and putting it on my inner corners as well. Next we're going to prime our face, and just like our eyeshadow, it's important to fill in the pores so things won't crease and so the makeup in general just looks better. I just use my hand. I know some people use brushes and different things. I just feel like it's the easiest to do in the moment. I'll be wearing the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, which is also only a few dollars. I am obsessed with this foundation. It looks so great and it doesn't really give me any problems. And then I'm just taking my damp beauty blender and really making sure that I'm bouncing it on the skin and not dragging it or smearing it around so it looks its best. I'm also going to be baking a little bit or setting my face. I don't usually do this, but since it's summer, I've been sweating a lot more, so I'm just putting a little on my cheeks and around where my smile line is and my nose because my nose gets kind of oily and that's where my foundation always leaves first. Then I usually just take a big brush after I wait a few minutes and brush off all the excess powder. Then I do my bronzer. I use a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells very good and I just like it. It looks pretty good on my skin. And when you're doing bronzer, I try to get it as close into my hairline as possible, just so it looks pretty natural, or somewhat natural, I mean, you know, and I learned to make a 3 on your face, so that's just kind of what I tend to do. You start at your temple and go down your cheekbone and do a little bit on your jaw, just to give you that nice kind of tan look. Anything I don't like or I feel like I messed up, I will go back with my beauty blender, and if it's a little too dramatic. And then I add some blush and I just make little circular motions on the apples of my cheek and kind of blend it a little bit into the bronzer as well. Then I always just take the same brush and kind of just blend them together, and then go back in with my beauty blender if I don't like the way it looks. Then I go in with my highlighter, which I go a little crazy with, but who doesn't love a good highlighter? When I'm highlighting my nose, I try to take a smaller eyeshadow brush just so it's really precise and just do part of the bridge and the tip of my nose to make it look slightly more defined, and then I'm just going back in where I put the highlighter earlier and adding a little bit more because you can never have too much highlighter. Then I'm just adding mascara to my bottom lashes, and I'm finishing the look with some lip gloss. You could also do a liquid lip. When I did this look before, I did the liquid lip. I did it with a Colourpop lipstick called Solow, or it's spelled S-O-L-O-W. Then I'm just taking my MAC Fix Plus and I am setting my face, and there you have it. The look is all done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you like this video. And if you like it, be sure to watch more of my videos and subscribe, and to follow me on Instagram for more looks like this.